You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
The boy is mine.
Intelligence, his all-new tour.
You're the other white meat. Wednesday, how can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other?
Well, you're half of it.
I realized I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at natebargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
Catch us if you can at Southland Casino Hotel and win your share of up to $1.8 million in free play and prizes. Join us for drawings every Saturday in May, June, and July. Each month, over 900 winners will take home free play or drive off in a new car or motorcycle. Be there for all 6 grand finale drawings and try to catch us if you can, only at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 up. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Did you see the end of Ace's Storm? Let me play it out for you. Storm get the ball back, and it's Gabby Williams, and oh God, you'll never know. We'll never know. A hell of a way to say you lost. Lights are out, take the ball, go home, or don't take the ball because your season is over.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
rich, Frontcourt enemy. No sexy heroin addiction plaguing me, but I can still get down like Frank Poncherello on a motorbike. Once in your life, won't you do what feels right instead of waiting for the next big compromise? Stop running your mouth, get out of the house, get yourself downtown and shake it off.
Here we go. It's noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It's a Wednesday, October 15th, 2025 edition of the show. Today on the show, Damicah Cole from the Commercial Appeal is going to join us on the show. Grizzlies have another preseason game tonight. Tonight is in Charlotte. We'll get to all the news and notes of the day. No Jessica Benson this week, and she's having to take the day off, but Roser will fill in with the upcoming football games of the weekend that we need to care about. It's a Wednesday. It's beautiful out. Smile. Let's do it. Turn it up. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, fun stuff to get to on the show today, not the least of which is the Grizzlies are going to play their 4th of 5 preseason games as they're going to play tonight in Charlotte against the Charlotte Hornets before they have one more road game, and then we are now exactly a week away from the beginning of the regular season. The home opener is in 1 week against the New Orleans Pelicans and Skinny Zion, and so Damicah Cole from the Commercial Appeal is going to join us today. He had a positive article today on the outlook of the injuries for one Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. Makes you feel a little better leading into this last week of the offseason before the regular season is going to begin next week. Got a bunch of stuff we're going to get to on the show today. Damicah's going to join us. Roser's got 5 games we need to keep up with for this upcoming weekend in the absence of Jessica Benson. Before I get to anything, I'll welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, Senor Sack, Johnny Backpole, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Neck Carb, John Lance, he's Yogi Roser, he's Dr. Thunder, he's John the Polluter. Hello, John.
I'm John Radio tonight.
What?
Yeah, tap in 5:30 this afternoon.
I for sure won't. No.
Don't blame you. It's 5:30 in the afternoon.
No,
I don't expect you to
will.
be listening to the radio.
I will. What are you going to be on?
The Grizzlies Radio Network. Yeah, pregame, halftime, postgame.
On our old stomping grounds?
On our old. I'll be in the studio.
92.9?
I will be in there.
You and Gabe Kuhn together?
Well, different studio. It'll be me and Wes Warwick.
You and Wes Warwick?
Or yeah, as we call him, Westicles.
You guys are going to be on why 5:30? The game's at 6?
Game's at 6. 6
I
o'clock
had
game.
no idea. I've heard
yeah.
how much I pay attention.
Yeah.
Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler. Senor Quasadilla.
He's not tapped in.
He's Mr. Mad.
He's not tapped in.
Navajo Joe. The reporter, the photographer.
You got to button that up.
He's Sir Hiss. He's Walker 93.
Yeah, I realized how my button to chest ratio was crazy. So I had to button that one up.
Well,
dog.
then I'll unbutton mine.
Hey, freaky time. Freaky time. Hey, shout out to, I know we got the home opener is getting very, very close. And we got a dope giveaway for our home opener.
Yeah.
Our boy Good Hippies T. If you ain't seen it, y'all stay tuned. You want to get that shirt.
He's been posting it on Instagram.
Yeah, we did a whole 25. He did a 25 fans for 25 moments. Me and JB were part of that. Shout out to my dog, Good Hippie. But I want to show y'all a giveaway from last night.
Oh, what was last night?
The Mighty Ducks.
One
of the greatest giveaways I've ever seen. The Mighty Duck mask.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's a great giveaway.
Bro, that is a 10 out of 10 giveaway, bro.
That is a 10 out of 10 giveaway.
Every person in the arena got a Mighty Duck mask for the home opener. Can you imagine looking in the crowd and see a bunch of people with masks on?
I tell you this.
Actually,
no team has a better opportunity to do the throwback jerseys than them.
Yeah.
They need to bring those back.
Yeah, I don't like the rebrand they did.
They need to bring back the old school Mighty Ducks jerseys.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So they gave those away. All right. Well, the big story this morning,
was that Russell Westbrook finally got a team. So, look, we're a week away, less than a week away from the season tipping off in the NBA. And he was one of those guys that has been a member of the NBA Brotherhood for many, many years, but it was without team. He is with team now as he is going to become a Sacramento King.
Yeah.
He's going to become a Sacramento King. And so they have continued to be a weird team. I mean,
Russell Westbrook collecting jerseys at this
very
point,
strange.
bro.
So I will ask you as we start off this show today, Russell Westbrook went to the Sacramento Kings. There are 5 guys in the NBA that have played longer than Russell Westbrook. I thought he was going to be higher on the list. There are 5 players that have played longer than Russell Westbrook. This should not be that hard.
Mike Conley, Jeff Green, Al Horford,
Nope,
Kevin
not
Durant.
Jeff Green. Same year.
So that's the same
Jeff
year.
Green was before Russell Westbrook.
Same year.
So that's the same year as KD then, huh?
Same year.
Same year.
Jeff Green was the 2007 NBA draft. Russell Westbrook was the 2008 NBA draft. So no, you're wrong.
Not same year.
So is Al Horford and Al Horford, Mike Conley, Kevin Durant, Jeff Green are all the same draft. That's all the 2007 draft.
I blame stat views.
Damn.
Yeah.
I blame stat views.
Damn, bars,
Wow.
Roser. Bars, Roser.
Oh my God.
You gotta do. Hold that. Hold that. Hold that, Roser. Hold that. Hold that. Hold that.
Dang it. You're still 2 off. 3. So there's 6.
LeBron James.
LeBron
Okay,
James,
so now you got
LeBron.
2 left.
All right.
KD is not KD the same draft, huh?
Kevin Love was the same draft.
You
Brooke
got 2
Lopez was
left.
the same
2 left.
draft.
Let's see.
Yeah, and they list Jeff Green in that.
Yeah, that's
too.
crazy. Jeff Green was the 2007 draft, yeah.
Maybe has he played less season? Did he miss a season?
I mean, he did miss one because he got sick. Remember?
Oh!
Doesn't matter. He's
Yes,
been in
it
the
does!
No, it doesn't.
Yo!
No, it doesn't.
No, you can't. Little
It
baby.
does.
No,
No, you can't. No.
Wait.
He was drafted
doesn't-
before
Hold
him.
on. Hold on. If you miss a season,
Chris Paul.
you have not played more seasons.
Chris
Let me see.
Paul.
Hold on. Apologize to me.
He's been in the league a year
No.
longer. Not apologizing to you.
He has not played as many seasons.
But you said, wait, you said
No,
Mike
no,
was
I said-
Mike Conley one of the ones?
I said these players have played more seasons.
Oh,
me
that's
What?
Let me
That's-
double check, bro.
What do you mean?
Before
That's
before you start
bull
doing
What do
it.
you mean?
He was in the league
okay,
longer.
so are we going to judge Anthony Bennett by the year he was drafted or how many seasons he played? Shut up.
It doesn't really matter. He sucked either way.
Yeah, he sucked either way.
It doesn't matter.
He might well have been out the league.
I had it right. You're too little.
Chris Paul,
Doesn't matter when a guy was drafted.
LeBron James, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, Al Horford, Kevin Durant.
No, not Kevin Durant.
Kevin
Not
Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Oh, because
yeah.
he,
I said KD like 3 times.
he missed a season too because
Right.
of an Achilles.
Yeah, I
That's
said-
such BS.
What are you talking
Kevin
about?
Durant's been in the league longer.
No, it's how many seasons have you played?
Kevin Durant's been in the league longer.
This is 18 seasons.
Well, Al Horford doesn't count either because
for
he missed
Russell
a year
Westbrook.
too.
This is 18 seasons.
Like
for
Al
Russell
Horford was
Westbrook.
technically in the league on Oklahoma City's bench but never played.
18 seasons on a team in the league.
LeBron James, Chris Paul,
KD.
Mike Conley, Al Horford.
Draymond ain't on there, is he?
You're still missing one.
Draymond's after
You're
that.
still missing one.
Draymond was 2012.
Has played more years than Russell Westbrook.
Let's see. Who else we got?
Iguodala's
You
out of
said
the
LeBron,
league.
you said Chris Paul, you said Conley, you said Horford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a group at 17 seasons played along with Westbrook. I will give you those. So we'll outlaw those. Nicholas Batum,
Oh, fourth
man,
quarter
he
saying
has
what
been
up Batum in.
Eric Gordon,
Okay.
DeAndre Jordan,
Yeah, those guys were all drafted the same year.
Brooke
Jordan was.
Lopez,
Yeah, Lopez.
Kevin Love,
They were all drafted the same year.
Kevin Durant, Jeff Green.
Okay.
Those are the ones that are in line. You are still missing one.
One?
Yep.
Who's got like a super old player?
Yeah, I'm trying to let me see it. Look at
And this is
teams.
honestly, it's disgraceful.
Oh, it's disgraceful.
Yeah,
Disgrace-
it's
Oh,
disgraceful.
it's Garrett Temple.
No.
That was good, Dev. That was a good one.
Garrett Temple.
It is not Garrett Temple.
Garrett Temple
He's been playing
is
since
not.
1963.
he is old AF.
He played with Bob Cousy now.
He is the constant who he play for.
Yes. By the way,
Every year they get.
do you know who he plays for right now?
By the way, and this is disgraceful.
Why, for who?
The man hangs in the hallway. He hangs in the hallway. When you walk to every game you guys go to, you see him.
Marcus Gasol,
Zach Randolph, Mike Conley, Tony Allen, Tayshaun
Mike
Prince.
Miller, Tayshaun Prince. Bro, everybody's name is in the hallway.
Hey. Do y'all want passies? Do y'all want passies?
Wait, this dude said in the hallway. There's like 35 photos in that hallway.
There's a million photos
do
in that
y'all want
hallway.
passies?
And we already said Jeff Green.
Do you want
Kyle Lowry? It is Kyle Lowry. Yeah.
19.
What do we want passies?
He doesn't count. He's like an
You
NBC.
see him.
Bro, there's 85
I do not see
photos
Kyle.
in that
Nobody
hallway.
thinks of Kyle Lowry in that hallway.
You should. Hey, there is one player that is the most impossible of all players in there. I told I told Devin,
Alexander Johnson.
No, even worse.
Even worse.
I
bro.
told Devin. I said, if you get this, I'll give you $100 cash.
Oh, could I get it?
No,
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
You
I want to
might
see it.
could.
We got to try it. I might be able to.
I'm not going to give you your chance.
You're not going to get $100 either. Rose.
I will tell you,
kind of a Gristorian.
He is in one of the pictures. He is wearing number 0.
Bro, he looked like a
Who wore
generic
number
ass human
0?
being, bro.
It's not Andre Roberson, is it?
No,
Or Anthony
it's
Roberson.
Not. No.
Who wore number
When he said his name, I said,
This is
heck no.
if you have to be. It's the deepest of deep cuts.
Yeah.
When you see the picture,
It's not Bobby Jones. Bobby Jones
No.
wore
No,
6.
it's not Bobby
He wore
Jones
6.
either.
no. And Bobby Jones, well, you're right. Somebody probably would
A
not.
lot of people don't know
recognize him.
Bobby Jones.
That's fair.
There's tons
But
of fans. Our
no.
fan base now would not have any idea who
this
that
one,
is.
this one I thought, and I think Devin agreed, is the hardest one. Even if you took every season ticket holder that's ever had tickets and you walked them through and said, "Who is that?"
They're like, who the hell
Okay.
is
Is he
this
in the team picture? Is
Yes,
that what
yes,
it is?
bro. He's in the team
okay,
photo.
okay.
and it's at the very beginning of their tenure in Memphis.
Bro, I
Oh my
said,
gosh.
what? Who is this character?
Yeah, I'd have to see. I'd have to look at it in the hall. I
Super
need to
dark
see the
skin,
guy's
super
face.
dark skinned dude, Rosa.
It is.
Darkness.
It is.
Darkness.
Super dark dude.
Hey,
No, I have to look. I'd
I
have to see his
pointed to him
face.
and I said, "Devin, never in a billion years."
No
Yeah,
chance,
that
bro.
sounds like a
I
pretty
said
tough one. Yeah.
because that, my friend, is Theron Smith.
Oh, I could have gotten that.
for sure.
No,
you don't-
if
you
you
don't
would
know
have
what
shown me the
Theron-
picture, I could have gotten Theron Smith.
Rosa, you don't even know what Kawhi Leonard looks like. How do you know what Theron Smith looks like?
Absolutely know what Kawhi Leonard looks like. I could get Theron Smith because he would have been wearing the jerseys. He'd been wearing the throwback jerseys. I would have gotten Theron Smith.
Hey, tell him you didn't have your glasses on when you saw Kawhi.
I didn't have my glasses on.
At the Weston treadmill.
Or
Well, I could have
Jokic.
sworn I saw. I could have sworn I saw.
It was Kawhi Leonard. He was right next to me on the
Kawhi
treadmill.
Leonard on the treadmill. I think he was wearing Clippers gear, but like I couldn't tell.
He was wearing an aspiration shirt.
He was playing a tree.
Wearing the trees
All
on
right.
a treadmill.
Anyway,
man.
Westbrook, I mean, look, there's not that many guys, but I was actually surprised that there were that many that were more because it feels like he's been around forever. And obviously, we view him through the prism of just having Derrick Rose, and you're around Derrick, and like Derrick feels old.
Yeah.
We just hung out with Derrick in Vegas at Summer League, and it feels like he's like a dad, and he's like, you know, a retired player.
transition into the next step. Yeah, type. Yeah.
Where it's like Russell Westbrook is the same draft as him, and there are still LeBron, Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Mike Conley, Al Horford. There you go. There's a lot of guys that have stuck around for a long time in the NBA. And I mean, obviously Horford just got signed with Golden State.
Chris Paul played all 82 games.
Kyle is signed with Amazon Prime.
Yeah, he part-time. He's a part-time
I don't
reporter,
really.
bro.
Yeah, he's like a part-time player, part-time analyst. So that's why I wasn't even thinking of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he showed up at media day like 30 pounds overweight. He looked like a bowling ball.
I think that hey, honestly, I think,
Round as a
He looked
mug.
like Doughboy.
Nah, for real.
you know, we were talking about how Kirk Cignetti has ruined it for everybody in college football with the how long it takes to build a program thing. LeBron's really ruined it for everybody too, because otherwise the Chris Paul thing would be unbelievable.
Yeah, right.
It's like
Yeah.
20 seasons and he's still competent. You know
At
what I
that-
mean?
at that
Like
size,
I think
like small guards do not get 20-year careers typically.
It's all. Also, he played all 82 games last year.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy.
I know.
Wait, my dog Garrett Temple's getting up there. 2009 NBA draft.
Oh, really?
That's Curry.
Yeah,
That's
he
the
is-
Curry draft.
Who do you think he played? Who team do you think he on? What team is Garrett Temple on right now?
Garrett Temple is a
This is the who he played for. They do it every year with Barkley. They do Garrett Temple.
Because he's always on a different team.
Oh,
bro.
he's a Raptor.
He's played.
He's a Raptor.
How do you know that?
Is he a Raptor?
He's a goat.
Raptor, bro.
Am I the goat?
Why?
He's a Raptor, bro. Exactly. Why are you just hanging out in Toronto?
Because they gave him a contract. He's like, all right.
Was he here with Darko?
No.
No, hell.
Come on, dude.
No, bro, he played here
Darko
with-
was like 2007.
No, the coach, dumbass.
Oh. I thought you meant we had Darko Milicic.
No.
We did have Darko Milicic.
Their head coach weren't here.
Thank you, Doug.
He might have been.
That Darko.
No.
Because he was Taylor's staff.
He was JB.
He was JB.
Oh, he was?
2018, 2019. Yeah, he was JB.
Yeah.
Okay,
He was a Grizz.
Thank you, Doug.
From 2012 to
All
2020.
I ever think about with him is him getting mad at that Lakers game and him in press conferences like, yes, thank you, Doug. And then he just starts going off on the refs.
You sounded like Potapenko.
Yeah, that was
My favorite
Wrong country, Rose.
My favorite thing ever was when we had when Vitali was here and he was an assistant coach. And at the time, Jason Wallace was our PR director. And Jason Wallace is like, hey, we need you to do, he interviews an assistant at halftime of the game.
Yeah.
This is on
Oh.
FanDuel Sports Network. And he's like, so you're gonna be on with Fish at halftime, right? And so he asked him like, Coach, what needs to change in the second half? What did you like? What you didn't like? And and he gives his answer about transition defense or whatever. And then he goes, thank you, Fish.
Why do you say it so aggressive?
He said it like that. Thank you, Fish.
Thank you, Fish is crazy.
Thank you, Fish. I was like, I don't know how many times we ended up using him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vitali's on the Detroit staff now.
Yeah, he's back with JB.
With JB?
Yeah. Shout out to Vitali, man.
This dude really thought I was talking about Darko Milicic
and
Garrett Temple. And Garrett Temple.
That's how far back he played,
Who's the
Rose.
most famous Darko to play for the Grizzlies, to be with the Grizzlies
hold on.
organization?
But the coach of the Raptors is Darko, so it stand to reason he might have some kind of connection to
At some point.
Garrett Temple.
Yeah.
But you're saying they did not overlap.
No, they didn't.
No.
Okay. All right.
Maybe they hate Memphis. That's their connection.
I'll tell you this: the Grizzlies are playing against the Charlotte Hornets tonight, and they have sneaky turned into Utah without anybody noticing. In Charlotte, go look at their roster, and I was like, "Oh wow!" I was like, "Con Knipple, Liam McNeely, Mason Plumlee, Pat Connaughton,
a lot of snow.
Ryan Kalkbrenner." I was like,
a lot of snow.
What
over
is
there.
going on? Danny Ainge is pissed.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? I can't do it in Boston, so I'm gonna do it over here.
They got Brandon Miller. They got Colin Sexton. They've got KJ Simpson, who obviously, I know he felt terrible about it, but ended well season last year.
They got 6 guys averaging double figures in the preseason.
Con Knipple.
Yeah, he's averaging. He's one of them.
LaMelo Ball. Liam McNeely, who was, of course, we became familiar with at UConn. Mason Plumlee. Miles Bridges. Musa Diabate. If you would have asked me where Pat Connaughton
I had no
is,
idea. When I looked at the roster,
I was like, Pat Connaughton. He's a Hornet.
An even deeper cut on their roster. I didn't know Spencer Dinwiddie was a Hornet.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Did Pat Connaughton get traded there, or did he sign there?
No, there's no way he signed there. That was not a choice. That was not a choice.
It might have been.
Nah, bro, I don't believe in that.
Yeah, he got traded.
Yeah.
For what?
For Vasily Micic. 2 second-round picks.
That guy destroyed us 2 years ago.
Yeah, the
Micic.
dude with the freaky beard.
Yeah.
He look like you're 45 years old.
So that's a Bucks salary dump. We got to get off some money.
Okay.
Yeah, don't forget about my boy Trey Mann, bro.
Yeah,
Hooper.
Trey Mann. Ryan Kalkbrenner, who was the big tree that played for Creighton. He won Defensive Player of the Year. I think it was 4 years in a row or something. He was like one of those guys that like you could just set him straight in front of the basket.
Yeah,
Big
7-1-2.
Did he win 4 Big East
four-time Big East Defensive Player of the Year, 2-time first-team All-Big East, a third-team All-American, a second-team All-American, and he won the
Dude, winning Conference Defensive Player of the Year 4 times is crazy.
Nate Smith Defensive Player of the Year, the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Award for Best Center.
He also went in the second round, right?
Yeah, he's averaging like 10, 11 points a game in preseason.
It's kind of weird because I could look, even if you don't like him and you think he's a twig, you could absolutely foresee how that kid is useful in the NBA.
He's
right?
from your stomping grounds.
He swats shots. He's a drop coverage big who could give you 12 good minutes.
Yes.
He was going to have a career.
Yeah, he's 7'1", 280, bro. You
And
can
he got
use that.
drafted in the second round,
Yeah,
didn't he?
34 pick.
Yeah, that was low.
Early second
That
round.
was low. That was low for him. He should have gone higher than that.
He's from your stomping grounds. He's from St. Louis.
He is?
Yeah, went
From
to
the Lou,
Trinity
bro.
Catholic High School.
I've never heard of it.
Oh.
From the Lou, man.
Wow.
Yeah,
Really?
Ryan Kalkbrenner.
Huh.
I don't know how I feel about that name.
Ryan Kalkbrenner. And then you have Tijon Salon. Boy, you want to talk about somebody that's gotten totally forgotten about. Was he a 6th pick in the draft?
Yeah.
I mean, I swear to God, I have not said his name since.
He's the reason we couldn't.
Seriously.
He's the reason we couldn't trade up.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Yeah.
He looked just
Oh,
like.
yeah, when we wanted to take Klingon.
The Hornets,
Right?
because the
Yeah.
Hornets didn't want to drop down to 9 because they were worried the Spurs would take the Salon guy because he's buddies like that with Wemby. They were going to take him at 8.
Ooh, oh no, they'll take him.
I know.
Yeah, my guy averages 5 points a game on 33% shooting from the field.
Yeah.
What a weird deal, right? Because, I mean, you would typically think, like, okay, now they'll start talking about, you know, I mean, he was the 6th pick in the draft, right? Or what was it, 6?
He was 6. Yeah, he was 6 pick.
Yeah.
6 pick in the draft. 20.
He needs to work in a
Honestly,
salon.
have you?
Bro, I don't even know. I ain't gonna know. What'd you say, bro?
Said he should work in a salon.
See, you was cooking until you did that.
Yeah.
You ruined it all.
He has to
bro.
ruin it.
You ruined it all,
He
bro.
always
You were
I
you
just
were
go
on
too far.
fire,
It
Roser,
happens.
until you just couldn't help
Yeah.
yourself.
He was having a good show.
Yeah.
It's
And then, story of his life.
He just, I know, right? Always blow
gotta
it.
destroy it.
You always blow it, Roser.
gotta
It was
destroy
go-
it. Yeah.
It was going
Gotta
so.
ruin
It was
it,
going
yeah.
so well, and then
Yeah.
it's just self-sabotage.
yep.
All right, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
About Tajon. I did not know what he looked like until I clicked this photo.
And
I mean,
he looks like a guy that you created on 2K.
yes,
Yeah.
he does.
He does.
That will be
He's
forgot-
just totally average.
Totally average looking. If,
Yes.
if we forget about him in 2 or 3 years, oh well.
Yep.
He said he's worked on his game though. Apparently,
I will say, if Knipple pops, if Kalkbrenner, pops, and like if Liam McNeil, like those guys that they
Yeah.
drafted, like, I mean, you could see one of those guys having a good rookie season. And like, look, here's the deal. A couple of years ago, they were like my 6 o'clock team, right? Then that transferred over to Detroit last year, where it's like, and I always talk about this, like when the games all start. And like you were saying tonight, with you're doing your pregame at 5:30, you forget these games start at 6. I always have that hour to kill before the Grizzlies game's going to come on. And so there's usually a team I adopt. And a couple of years ago, you guys know how infatuated I became with their announcing crew. And the LaMelo thing was fun, and they were fun. They were fun to watch. Like, they played entertaining games. And the announcer was, I mean, just off the wall. He was great. I just enjoyed it. And they were like kind of like Cleveland a few years ago as well. Like there's a
Yeah.
different team every couple of years.
Yeah.
Years ago when it was what's his name? My 6 o'clock team was the Kenny Atkinson, the Brooklyn Nets.
Right.
When they got popping with Jared Dudley and they were doing all the dances on the sidelines or whatever. So there's always an opening for that 6 o'clock team,
I mean,
right?
it's already filled,
who
though.
am I going to watch
It
the
should be
most?
already filled.
And it's going to be Orlando now.
yeah. Come on now, don't forget about your team. What the
I
hell?
will say, I love Orlando. Their games have not been, they're not entertaining to watch.
No.
Those games are 22-18 at the end of the first
Trust me,
quarter.
I play with them on 2K.
They're not fun.
It is a dog
This
fight
team,
sometimes. playing with them
team,
Madden.
when they were healthy, was fun.
Yeah.
Like, they were a fun team to watch. And I could see them being kind of suck, but be fun again.
Yeah.
I could. You're right.
They're one of my.
I could see it.
They're
They
always
could.
one of my league pass teams because you got LaMelo.
LaMelo.
If you got LaMelo on your team, it's always must see TV. Like he's one of those. Like I mean, people say he hadn't won anything, but like he is a ticket.
But
in
you
the
can see
NBA.
He'll just start pulling it from like 40.
Bro,
One
he's-
leg.
Yeah, he might just do
One
it.
leg.
Doug, he is absolutely entertaining.
Yeah, he plays. He got earphones in.
whatever list you want to have of like who the best players are versus who are the most entertaining players are.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody's disparities that are greater than him. And yeah, honestly, all three of the young Americans that we have talked about before, which are Morant, Zion, and LaMelo, just in terms of watching them play, when they are healthy, they are way high on the list of like, okay, this is an experience. This is fun to watch.
Yeah.
LaMelo's.
They're
up there,
way
bro.
more entertaining than many of their peers that have had more success.
I feel like he's more entertaining than. I mean, I hate to say it. Maybe it's just like the guard in me, more entertaining than Giannis.
LaMelo?
Yeah.
To watch?
To watch, if
Of
he's
course,
healthy.
guards are always more fun.
If he's healthy. Like LaMelo,
Guards are always
because I don't
more
know what LaMelo's gonna do, bro.
Right.
Like he might like shoot it off one leg from half court. He might.
No, there's no might.
Yeah, no, he will do that. With 18 on the shot clock.
Yeah.
Step backs, you know what I'm saying?
He can do that.
And he is one of those that all of the slander applies, right? Like when people say he plays like there's 10,000 hot chicks in the crowd and like all
1,000%.
that. Like all of it is true. He does do it, but that's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
I mean, who cares if they lose? He's
fun,
He's doing
bro.
fun stuff. It's almost like a circus act. You know what I mean? Like, I am entertained.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't care if he takes bad shots. If I was a Hornets fan,
If the Hornets fan, I would, but it's not.
I'd be like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Swing.
Like, this is
swing,
this is
bro.
stupid. Come on.
The thing is, they don't even show up to games there. I got a lot of my friends work there. They're like, bro,
They don't go.
Some games, bro, be like empty. It's crazy. Like the LaMelo thing had. Like for us, we had 12. This building's packed when 12's healthy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like in
They
Charlotte,
it would take hold if they ever won anything.
like even like a little bit.
I know, because their downtown's good, the
Yes.
arena's good.
Charlotte is
I
probably
love.
sneaky good city, bro.
I think we as a show have a higher opinion of Charlotte than. Do you know? I mentioned Charlotte and how much I loved it and how much Roser, when you and I went to Mac's Speed Shop, the barbecue place. So I mentioned that on the mismatch one time, and bro, they clipped it and then sent me the biggest care package ever of all kinds of barbecue sauces and everything. And I was like, shout out Mac's Speed Shop. It was so good.
real?
And because I told the story, I made Roser take the camera and we ordered everything. And I was going to film a video talking about how Charlotte brags about their barbecue, but this tastes like piss compared to ours, you know? And then we started eating it, and I was like, Roser, we can't make the video.
No, this is really
stuff
good.
is amazing.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah.
And then I just came to terms with, like, I don't fight the whole, like, who's got better, because, like, it's good in Charlotte, and it's good in Texas, and it's good in Kansas City, and it's like it's all different.
Yeah, it's
and
all
it's all
different.
good. It really is. I just like barbecue.
Yeah.
You just like a barbecue.
I just like
You
it.
like- you like
I
it.
don't need to. Yeah, and they all are good at it.
Yeah.
Like anybody that is considered to be good at it, they are good at it.
Yeah.
And the reason that there can even be a fight over which you like more is because it's all good.
Yep.
I mean, that's like pizza though, bro. Like, when have you ever had bad pizza?
Oh,
you can have bad
come
pizza.
on.
I never had bad pizza.
What do you, I mean, maybe you went to a nicer school than me.
Even that pizza was
School
gas.
pizzas.
What?
Oh God.
The little
Yeah.
school,
Our
the
school
little
pizza.
rectangle
Our
joints?
school
Yeah.
pizza was
The-
garbage.
Oh, the rectangle pizzas. I buy that pizza to this day because I remember it.
Summer League, the
Kroger.
Thomas and Mack pizza.
Oh,
concession
dude.
pizza,
Hey,
bro.
Hey.
Oh,
I
it's
looked
like a freaking
Yes.
piece of cardboard.
I looked over Roser's shoulder and I said,
Gross.
nope. Hey, this dude took
Took one bite and freaking threw it away. I don't even think I
no Dave Portnoy either.
No.
He didn't take one bite on purpose. He took one bite and said,
You just threw it out?
Oh my god.
It was that bad?
yeah.
So bad.
Thomas and Mac,
Thomas and Mac.
you don't do right.
Dang.
Yeah, the Summer League. I mean, look, that's what you get for ordering Summer
I
League.
love
Summer League
pizza.
pizza's crazy.
Summer League pizza is crazy.
Yeah, bro. You gotta do chicken tenders and fries, Roser. Straight from Tyson, bro.
I did the
I didn't
taco.
feel like-
I
I
did the
didn't feel
taco
like-
stand, and it was pretty good.
At a Summer League game?
I mean, they were authentic.
Were they?
They were.
Oh, they were okay.
Like the lady did not speak English.
Oh, okay. So she was.
Gotta be there.
I trust
you
her.
trusted
I
her?
trusted
You
her.
trusted her?
Yes, I said carnitas. She said, huh? And I said carnitas. She said carnitas. I said, yeah,
When people
you
start
got it.
talking too much English, you ain't
See.
rolling.
Yeah.
You ain't rolling.
I mean, it's just a trust thing,
I respect it.
right? I don't need Garrett making my tacos.
Garrett? What Garrett do, bro? This makes I don't need Garrett.
All right. Damicah Cole is going to join us on the other side. Chris Vernon Show.
Let's go, Grizz, let's go!
Oh, John Moran just broke the rim with that finish.
Defense, take that ball! Defense, take that ball!
So on Jared with a rejection.
Give me that!
Moran digs at it, knocks it away. Picked up by Pippen. Bob, Brandon Clarke.
Ooh, on that rim!
Did you see the end of Ace's Storm? Let me play it out for you. Storm get the ball back, and it's Gabby Williams, and oh God, you'll never know. We'll never know. A hell of a way to say you lost. Lights are out, take the ball, go home, or don't take the ball because your season is over.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
I had dinner last night with Grizzlies head coach Tomas Isolo, and that was a pleasant experience. It is not hard to understand how a franchise could fall in love with the idea of him running the basketball team. If there would have been a camera on our conversation last night and I could just replay it for you, you would walk away incredibly impressed.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris
On one morning
Vernon.
bright and clear, my old folks and I drew near, just a village down in sunny Tennessee. I'd been speeding on that train that would bring me back again to that girl I left in sunny Tennessee. I could hear those voices singing as she bid farewell to me. Far across the fields of cotton, my old homestead I could see. As the moon rose in its glory, then I told my saddest story of the girl I left in sunny Tennessee. Now the train drew up at last, old familiar scenes had passed, and I kissed my mother at the station door. Then kind friends had gathered around, tears on every face I'd found. There I missed the one that I'd been waiting for. I could hear those voices singing.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show. Grizzlies going to be in Charlotte tonight, playing in a 4th of 5 preseason games, and then we are now exactly 1 week away from the Grizzlies home opener at FedEx Forum. Damicah Cole is the Grizzlies beat writer for the Commercial Appeal. He joins us in studio. Go ahead,
This
Dan.
dude
What's
showed
up,
up. This man showed up. He had 2 good appearances,
Yeah.
so he showed up today with a baseball jersey with his name on it.
Got my name on it. Got my name on it.
Look, I respect the hustle, bro. But come on, D-Mike. What
No,
we
for
doing,
sure.
bro?
Well, in my defense, it's me and my little brother's name on it.
You can't
so.
use your little brother as a defense. Why you have y'all's name on a baseball jersey?
But somebody got it for me. It's like a tribute for him.
Oh,
see, it was
okay.
like because
Now I
I,
feel like an asshole.
Yeah, see, I grew up playing. I grew up playing baseball. Boo this man. Boo this man. Boo him.
Hey, take him off, Jalen. gone. Look, DeMichael, he's gone.
Oh, man. He off the show. They got you off the show.
Me, bro. Hey, look, I just thought
we got him up out of here.
Nah, man, that would be wild if I had my own name.
I respect it though, D.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
But
sure.
At this point, you said it was a tribute. So my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, it was a tribute. It was a tribute for sure.
Come on, Dev.
I'm just saying.
Man. All right. DeMichael Cole,
What's up?
why are you not in Charlotte?
I mean, I wouldn't mind being there.
Because you had to go to the other preseason game.
I wouldn't mind being in
And then
Charlotte.
you
but
should say, why weren't you there Saturday night? And I'd say,
Yeah.
because it was the preseason.
Because it was the preseason,
Right,
yeah.
no.
I mean, and you just never know what to expect. I would hate to travel to one of these games and,
Oh, I know.
I'm watching Exhibit 10 guys for 30 minutes.
Charlie Brown, you watching Peanuts characters play basketball? We saw Charlie Brown the other day too, by the way. You saw that?
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you about the article that you had today, which was positive news on Ja and Jaren.
Yeah.
Is there still no expectation that we'll see them in the preseason, but is there a chance both could be in the starting lineup a week from now?
I think there's a chance. I wouldn't bank on it. Or
You
anything.
wouldn't?
No, I would bank.
You would bank on Morant?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can get Ja in there. And the thing is, I wouldn't bank on it more because the Grizzlies medical staff. More than I think Jaren wants to play.
Yeah, because what are those quotes that you had from like Landell said?
Yeah,
he played with him on the second day of training camp.
He's participated.
He said he played with Jaren the second day, and I was like, wait, what?
And there's like, I guess people think.
No,
Yeah.
he did say that.
Yeah.
Landell is quoted
That
as
was-
saying
that's his word.
Like
They
running
didn't
full
sit him-
court
they didn't sit him
5-on-5.
down. Hey, they didn't sit him down and tell him, Jock, look, bro.
I know.
He just went over his head.
Don't tell everybody that he's been in training camp.
Jock, look, Jock.
But I'm sure people are happy to see that.
Yeah,
it's one of those things where
No, that
you-
was a really good quote because
Yeah.
I was like, I stopped and I was like, hold on.
Yeah.
Is he saying that?
Me too. When he said it,
the second day.
Second day. They've had.
He said the second
4 or
day of
5
training
practices
camp
since then.
because he was talking about what he picked up from him, and that is nice to play against a defensive player of the year, and what he
Exactly.
kind of learns and kind of how he would maneuver. Because I do think there's a portion of us here where it's like the Caldwell Pope thing looks cool, the Jerome thing looks cool, and like you still want to see it all. The way it is functioning now is not the way it's ever going to function as long as they have their players in place. And even Landell, I think, could look like a much better, he could look a lot better next to Jaren than he has to when he's next to Santi or when he's next to whoever might be manning the 4. And the same goes with Caldwell Pope on the wing, catching passes from Morant, et cetera. And so I don't know. I was. That made me feel like, geez, man, he was playing the second day of training camp. But you think they're just going to be
Chocolate ain't gonna talk to the media for a while.
an abundance of caution with Jaren?
I think so. I think so. And then if you look at the beginning of the schedule, they come out, blazing. Like it's three games in 4 nights.
Right.
And then pretty much after that, it's a game, skip a day, game, skip a day. Then it's another back-to-back, November 2nd, November 3rd. So you talk about in the first 10, 11 days, they got 2 back-to-backs. So I would expect, even if he's playing in that stretch, he's probably missing one leg of those first 2 back-to-backs in some type of manner. So I feel like his ramp-up is going to be that early part of the season.
Do you think what we've seen in the preseason will be what let's go through that assumption, and let's say Morant could be in the lineup, but Jaren would not be, so then it would just be Aldama taking Jaren's spot, and that front court would be Aldama and Landau?
Yep, exactly.
So do you expect Zion to have 150 on opening?
Yeah, over under. How many layups does Zion shoot on opening night?
That could
rough.
It could be really rough. I mean, and I'm sure y'all have touched on it, but like that is the biggest issue without Jaren. It's funny how, to me, on offense, the biggest issue is scoring at the rim because you're missing Ja. And the biggest issue on defense is getting scored on at the rim because you're missing Jaren. It's like these 2 guys are just such big pieces of the puzzle. But yeah, we all know when Zion's healthy, he is arguably up there with Giannis as like, to me, the 2 most dominant paint scorers in the NBA. Like 2 guys that you go into a game saying we have to stop them scoring in the paint, and then they still do it. Like those 2 guys do that better than anyone.
I mean, we have flashbacks. Remember that year, bro?
Yeah.
We put JV on him. He scored on him every time. We
Oh,
put,
yeah. Oh,
we put
yeah.
like 3 different dudes on. He
2020.
He kept turning the corner, bro.
Dylan looked like a child.
Oh, yeah. That was 2021,
Do you remember?
2022. They tried Dylan on him.
He kept turning the corner,
You
bro.
might remember
Yeah.
we came and did the show the next day, and I was like, so unless we're going to sign Aaron Donald, I'm not really sure,
That's
what
the
we're
best bet.
supposed to do.
No, they can't. They're not getting a lot of blocks
Right.
this preseason. I think the last couple games, the blocks have come from Olivier Max and I think Gigi had a couple blocks, but like the starters, they haven't really getting any blocks.
The athletes, what do you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, those are the two
exactly.
guys.
Those are the guys getting the blocks. The guys who can chase down.
I think Omax can play 4.
He
I
can.
really do. I
100%.
think you're just going to put him in the dunker spot and let him
Just
do the
catch
whole
some lobs.
catch lobs. That's
And-
it. Defend and catch lobs.
He might. I mean, he's a little bit smaller, but he might be that guy where we don't see him in the first half of that game, and Zion has like 27 points, and they just got to throw somebody else in there,
Something.
and he's like gives you the best option. I could see that being the case because
All right.
he's athletic.
We've talked a lot about Gigi. I really do think he's like a swing player for this team. Like if they're going to
Yeah.
be good, like it's got to take. Like we all accept he has more talent than his pinky than like, it's just harnessing it and getting the most out of him. Do you think he's got the do you still think he's questioning himself? Do you see any more confidence with him? Because it feels like he had all the confidence in the world. Everything was going great. Then last season was just a debacle. And now we kind of got to get it back. I don't have as much hope on the Vince front. I hate to say that. I just don't. I feel like something happened with him, man. Beyond the injuries, where it just feels like that's not the same dog that we saw 2 years ago. But I'm still really hopeful on Gigi. So tell me what you've thought, what we've seen so far, and him trying to still figure it out.
I think he's humbled in a way. You know, like I think mentally he has a better idea of like I can't just come out here and expect things to go this way because of what I did in the second half of my rookie season or what I believe I am and things like I have to earn it. I think he has a better sense of that. And, you know, I struggle to see where he will consistently play on this team. Like, it's not a situation of talent. Like, I think Gigi can hoop. But if you look at the way that the roster's structured and what they want from those guys, I question if that maximizes Gigi Jackson. Because, like, I can just present it to you. If you look at the projected starters when everybody's healthy, you're going to have Ja, Jaren, Zach Edey. And then in between those guys, you're going to have Contavious Caldwell-Pope, Jalen Wells. Then you go to the second unit. Scotty and Ty Jerome are going to play. Santi's going to play. And then that center spot's going to be Jock Landale, potentially Brandon Clarke when he gets back. There's one more spot in a 10-man rotation left there. And we haven't said Cedric Coward's name. You got Gigi Jackson. You got...
Coward's 100% playing.
And if he's 100% playing...
No. The way this
100% playing.
Look, bro, if you draft a guy 10 and you give up 2 first-round picks, he plays.
He plays.
That's the way
It's simple.
It's the way it goes.
Where does Gigi play?
Right.
It's hard to figure unless you know, hey, we're gonna play him more at the 4 and we're gonna slide Santi here, or we're gonna you have to get a little bit more creative with it. And I don't see them doing that when the team is fully healthy. At the beginning of the season, I think he'll get a chance.
That's when you earn your time. It's like when you have that moments at the 4
You
spot.
gotta earn it.
When Jaren, however much time Jaren misses, if he does, take advantage of the moment. So when it's time, that coach be like, yo, I can throw Gigi out there.
He is a 4.
He is a 4. Yeah.
I've always said that he's better at the 4 to me
He
than he
is.
is at the 3 because he's more of a mismatch
Yep.
there, you know, on the offensive side. And I mean, his physical attributes make him stand out at the 3.
Right.
But his just natural skill feels right at the 4.
Who plays more, him or Omax this year? Gigi or Omax?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I think both.
If they're both
I don't love
fours,
either one and three.
Those are two of my favorite on
Yeah.
the team.
Yeah,
I think they could be 2 swing players.
And one of them's $2 million and the other's a 2-way.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
There's politics with this. So it's just, you've got to be so overwhelmingly good, you know, to get on the court.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, if they have so little commitment to you, you know, financially, right? Whereas that's why I'm saying with the Coward thing, bro, they'll let you go through it. Because we just gave up
We
a
invested in you.
Yes.
We need you to be.
This coaching staff, though, like, dude, this coaching staff was not. They didn't draft Gigi.
Right.
The coaching staff was not here. They were
Can't
not
you
in
tell?
that. They were not in that war room when they drafted Gigi.
Yeah.
They're a part of this when they brought in Omax to be a 2-way. So
that's a good point. That's something a lot of people don't really notice, but you can tell. I mean, we sensed it with Isola. Did you see how much the rotation changed? Like how some of Taylor Jenkins' favorite guys kind of pushed to the side a little bit, and Isola.
D-Man, we gotta stop letting PJ Hall be the first one to take off his warm up, though, bro. I know.
He dunked on Porzingis.
That's
He
not
dunked
set,
on
it don't set the right
Porzingis.
that ain't
tone.
setting the tone, bro. Off the bitch, if my bitch unit.
Omac's got to come to the front of the line.
Somebody got to come. Like
Yeah.
that's not intimidating. I mean, PJ Harvey.
Hey, in passing, you mentioned Brandon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
talking 3-leg knee injuries in about 2 years.
Yeah.
What is the expectation on him? Like that he can play for us this season?
They believe so. Now,
Yes.
I wrote a story last week where I talked to a doctor who's independent. He's a physician for Team USA men's soccer team, and he specializes, in knee injuries of that sort. And when we talked about it, one of the biggest things that he said to me was the fact that with that type of injury, synovitis in the knee, it was a bit concerning to him that the Grizzlies, that inflammation is what led to them doing a full procedure. Because sometimes when it's a inflammation, you just get an injection and things like that. And we saw the Grizzlies do that with Steven Adams.
Right.
But they give an injection, and that's supposed to be that. But in this case, he said it was somewhat concerning to hear that they decided to do a procedure. Now, when I asked Zach Kleiman about it, he said there are no long-term concerns. So that's what he said. But when I talked to the doctor, he said you get a sense of when you injure your PCL, that's not something that just goes away when you're back healed. This is something, he said, you are at higher risk of sustaining another knee injury. Most guys are. Now, some slip through the cracks and they never have to worry about it again. But when you have a sprained PCL, even when you fully get back to playing status, there is a higher chance that you injure that knee again.
That makes me sad as hell, bro.
I mean, it's 3 in a row.
It's not the best injury. Now, like he said, there are exclusions, and we know Brandon Clarke is like a physical freak. Like he could be the exception, but if you just look at the history, it could be a situation where for a while he's not playing in back-to-backs and they're limiting his minutes or whatever before he's fully kind of unleashed, so to speak.
When could he even possibly?
I think we're not talking about until December.
Maybe December, January.
Yeah, and that's best case.
Because even they say he'd be reevaluated in 6 weeks, and that was September.
Yeah. So
that's about late November.
Yeah,
December,
early
bro.
mid-November.
And the thing is, we know BC's 29, bro. We forget how BC's on the other side.
Yeah, right. Because he played for college basketball for so long.
You know what I'm saying? His game is like athleticism, like being springy.
his game, yeah.
Like it's never been like a.
And he finally had just started to get it back above the rim.
Yeah, because he admitted he was like, I was scared to catch some lobs because I didn't know how if I can get up there. But now you got to readjust yourself again, bro. It's like, man, BC. I remember, bro.
I know.
It was the big three.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And also it's the pairing with Jaren.
They're so good.
That's what separates them.
And honestly, we need to find that's going to be the next thing, and maybe that can be Omax. That's why I talked about him before. If Omax can be the Clarke type of guy, they need somebody that can do basically play center on offense and
Jaren,
but play power forward on defense. Right. That's why Clarke was so effective and such a good pairing with Jaren, because Jaren can do all the cleaning up at the rim stuff and get by. But then, you've got an offensive player and that's maybe what Omax is, but what Brandon, anything Brandon does is within 6 feet of the basket. Right? That's the way it is. But I mean, I don't know. Jaren doesn't have another natural pairing, really.
Not like
outside of, the big, Landau.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's not even a perfect pairing with Edey, right? And especially if you're trying to go small against teams going small against teams, that Clarke thing, it was always effective.
Because it's if you're gonna set screens with Edey with Ja, then what is Jaren doing out there too? Because I know Dev, we talked about how they, you're expecting to see more Jaren screening for Ja this year, but how are you? Is it going to be one possession Jaren screens, one possession Edey screens? Then what does the other do when they're not screening?
Let me ask your impressions of the newest guys, right? Since we get now, you have been around them, you have been in the locker room around them, so you've got a better sense of kind of what they are. We'll start with Caldwell Pope. Exactly what we bargained for.
Man, I like what he brings to the table, and someone said something of the sort he can bring a lot of what Marcus Smart did, but actually we're going to see it probably play out more than we did with Marcus Smart on the floor. I think that's probably a good way to put it. He's that locker room presence too, but I mean, he's knocking down shots, and it's real to me because when you hear him talk about it, he's saying real stuff where you picked up a basketball before you understand what he's saying, because he's talking about in this offense, one of the differences from Orlando, we know with Ja Morant being on the floor. You're going to have a playmaker that you didn't have in Orlando. But it's deeper than that. It's the fact that in this offense, he gets to touch the basketball more. And a lot of times shooters, after warm-ups, the next time you touch the ball, they're saying, shoot it. Because you're just
Five, four,
staring
three, two,
around.
one.
Yeah,
5, 4, 3,
like,
2,
shoot it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You haven't got a chance to rub the ball,
Right.
feel it, dribble. But in this offense, you'll get to touch the basketball, he feels like, on a lot of possessions. So it's easier to stay in the rhythm for him. And then this is one of those things we haven't talked about a lot, but Isolo likes the mid-range shot. He's gonna. That wasn't
He's so much different than T. Jenks, bro.
And look, I asked him about it yesterday from the standpoint of how the Grizzlies were such a dominant paint scoring team with Taylor Jenkins. Remember, it was Ja too, but Ja's first 4 years in the league, they were number 1 in paint scoring.
Right.
And then they were number 2 last season with Ja missing 30 games. Like, that's how dominant they are in the paint. And I was like, is this going to be the same emphasis for you? And he was like, I mean, touching the paint is good, but, you know, there are other ways.
Oh, my God, are we going away from shot quality?
Thank you too much. Because you have a player who was top 5 in the league, Ty Jerome.
Yeah.
Was top 5 in the league in floaters anyway.
Floaters,
so why
yep.
not have a guy? If he's good in the mid range, why not utilize what he's good at?
He wants you to
Well,
just
it's what's open
create good
now.
shots.
Everybody's
Yeah.
trying to
The
run you
mid-range.
off the 3-point
Yep.
line, and right, this stuff goes in
That's
cycles.
KCP's shot.
Yeah, that's right.
And you saw like the playoff in the finals when they get down to the nitty gritty, bro.
Yep.
SGA walking you down to the midi
need
anyway.
it.
Yeah.
So if you can use the mid range, why not use it?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. So all right, Jerome, the
Solid,
aforementioned.
solid. Yeah.
I think everybody's liked what they've seen so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing not to like about him. Like, and you know, when we're sitting there, he's talking.
He can also run the offense.
Yeah.
Like
But-
that's the thing that I've been happy about. Like he's not just like a Lou Williams, Jamal Crawford like heater.
Instant,
like
yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
actually he can run the
Yeah,
offense.
he made a
run
couple
the team.
skip passes in that last game where he's throwing it across.
the
and it's-
GG one.
the GG one was good.
It's more point guardy than it is heater. Even
Yeah.
though scoring was obviously what he did best last year in Cleveland, it does seem like he, again, in the game, if you had to put him in as your starting point guard for 5 games, that you could get away with it because he could play the position. You know,
I like the talking. He talks a lot.
Yeah.
We're sitting there, we're right there in front of the guys in preseason. The seats aren't filled, so you can hear pretty much everything. Like, you hear everything.
Damn, bro.
I mean, it's
you
real.
can.
It's the truth.
You can.
And,
You're
but
right,
he is very loud, and he's talking. Screen here, screen there. Go here, go there. Like, you hear me, like, yeah, that's gonna pay off.
how about Coward? It feels like he started to figure it out about second half of the second game, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be like this with him for a while.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be the ebbs and flows. It's gonna be like, oh, I think I got it here, and then you're gonna see a different type of defense. Like, wait,
He's also trying to fit in.
yeah, and
Right?
it's
and then
it's
it
that
feels
mix.
like he gets aggressive at the second half of these
You
games.
get it. That's
Yeah.
what it is. It's this mix of I got my game, I'm good at what I'm good at, but I'm trying to. He said that, used the word fit in before too. So I think a lot of times that's just a lot of thinking in his head. And once he settles down mentally, he'll figure it out. The physical attributes are there. There's one part of his game that we're starting to see a little bit of, and this is what the Grizzlies really want to exploit with him because he's a big wing, and he got called for an offensive foul in the last game when he was backing the guy down. Did you see it? And like it was going to be bully ball. Like whoever, I forget who was guarding him
'Cause he's strong.
but he was burying him into the courtside seats.
Yep.
And like that's something the Grizzlies want to exploit. And if you go back and watch Cedric Howard's college highlights, a lot of it is putting little
Turnarounds.
smaller guys. But they're saying, look, when teams try to guard Ja Morant with the bigger wings, because they're going to do it, when they try to put the Dyson Daniels on them and
the
Trae
Trae
Young,
Young,
bring it on
that's
down.
where
Come
Cedric
on down
Howard
here.
is supposed to make the biggest difference. That's one of the biggest reasons why he's here.
Is there anything that you, if you're a fan, would worry you about what we've seen so far in the preseason, despite,
Yeah.
outside of not having your
You're missing the guys.
And, because it's like, okay, we're obviously worried about a Landau, Aldama front court, but we also have an awareness that should not be the front court.
Yeah.
It's not like those are the best options we have. It's just what we're dealt with, right?
Yeah, and to the credit, like the biggest weaknesses that we've seen are the biggest strengths of Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. So you would think that those two guys are going to come help in certain areas. But one thing that stood out to me is that no one has really taken this moment and just grabbed it.
That's what we wanted.
Players have been solid.
The thing I was yelling about Santi,
Yeah.
too much just getting cardio instead of being aggressive and being assertive.
A lot of guys have been solid. Like you talk about all these players we talk about. Yeah, he's solid. Nobody's been like, man, oh yeah, that's
right. Where's the guy that
he
had
separated
the big
himself
preseason
as
game?
the number 3 guy.
Yeah.
There is no consistent number 3 right now. So when you play those defenses that have Chet Holmgren and Jalen Williams and the Celtics and all these different type defenses where they're going to have some guys that are going to make it hard for Jaren and Ja. Who's going to be that guy where Dez would have the weaker matchup? Dez, we need 25 tonight.
Right.
Who's going to be that guy?
Yeah, and and you want somebody to step up and have the big
no one's
game,
owned it.
and especially in the absence. Even yesterday when we had Tony on, and I brought up that game that he had the 32-point game in the preseason but that's like, Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen were out. So him and Eddie House both had huge games. And it's like, that's what we want. Want somebody to
Nobody's
go
done
off.
that.
That's why every time we come out that game, I'm like, bro, Santi, you have the runway, bro.
Well, and he's gonna get a lot of the pressure now because he just got
the contract.
He got the contract, bro. Now we pay you like that is expected.
Yeah.
You can't be 12-6
and be fine with that. Like
No,
you can't.
no,
like,
he is.
You
He
got to
gotta
be
be a
a whole
guy.
half
He gotta
without
be-
taking a shot.
He was 12-6 last year.
Yeah, no, do more, bro.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. He's Spain's guy, so he knows what it's like being in that lead seat. And Ty Jerome was talking about this too, because Ty Jerome was being guarded by Dyson Daniels in this last game. And that's a step up from what he's used to. And he was talking about that after practice. I believe it was on Monday, just the fact that, I was asking him, I was like, is anything different in this role that you're playing now? He was like, not really. And then he mentioned, he was like, well, other than the fact that you're getting guarded by a guy like Dyson Daniels now instead. Usually he's playing alongside of Darius Garland or Donovan Mitchell. Dyson Daniels would be guarding one of those guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Notice anything different about Isolo now that you have been around him throughout this preseason and done these different press conferences and whatever? What have we learned more about the coach of the Grizzlies?
He's doing it his way.
Yeah.
I touched on it with that really stood out to me because the way I phrased it to him is this is a strength of the Grizzlies before you got here, and then you saw it play out in your first year. And to me, it's always one of those things with a coach. What do you do when you know a team has an obvious strength before you got here, but you have your system and you want to implement it? And of course, there's some mixing in of it, but do you lean all the way in on the fact that, man, this has been a dominant paint scoring team. I don't want them to let up in that era. And basically, he was like, we're going to do this our way. We're gonna mix that in, but I don't think paint. We don't have to touch the paint every single time. And he has different he's doing it his way. I think his voice has grown more. I think there were times when he was coaching last year, and I was like, man, he's kind of quiet. Even when he's in the front seat.
Right.
Yeah, last year.
Is that a finished thing?
But he look.
Phone his arms, say something, bro.
Man, sometimes he gets mad now, and I don't even know if he's speaking English. I think I looked over to Chris Harrington one time. I was like, was that English? It was after a turnover, he turns and he says something. I'm like, was he just speaking English? Did he just curse it or whatever? But so he has more of that this is my job now. He's owning it. You feel that it's his team, and he's really big on establishing an identity, and he wants it to be something particular to what they're doing right now.
We had talked about the summer of Morant happiness, and him going around the globe and whatever. I know that you ran up on him when he was doing his event.
Yeah.
And you got the great quote of, was it tweaking?
Yeah, they just be tweaking.
Fans are tweaking, bro. He said, if I'm smiling, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Okay, so have you noticed a different Morant with Isolo and the new roster?
I mean,
or is it the same?
It's more like Ja just understands he's the leader now, and I feel like he's said this the last couple years, but it just feels a little different now. I think he knows that we know.
Whereas and it's on him.
Yeah, in the past.
He also looks around and goes, I better make these guys good.
Yeah, for sure. It's different. Look at the roster.
God. If he's not playing, this team is going to.
They're not winning. So there is that sense of that. He sees what we see on social media. Now, he knows that there is going to be a large dependency on him this season. And, shouldering that. So I think the only frustration that comes from him at this point, everybody that I talk to about Ja, they say, man, he just wants to play basketball. Ja just wants to play basketball. It's that simple. So when he's not playing basketball, there is some frustration that comes with that. But it's not, towards anyone else. It's just, I want to play and I can't.
Any gauge of, you remember the last time you were here, and this is before we even got going with the training camp and the preseason, I asked you, and you thought it's probably more of a Taylor thing than an organizational thing about the minutes, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously that was a big sticking point. It's like, Jaren and Ja and Dez do not play big minutes like other teams' best players play big minutes.
Yeah.
And we also went really deep. Like, we would routinely play 12 players a night on a regular basis. And so the whole wonder was, is that a Taylor Jenkins thing in the way he's going to run things?
Yeah.
Have you thought any more about that and about the way this guy is going to work things?
And I think it eventually is going to get to the point where he, shortens it a little bit and things like that. But I think early in the season, it's going to look very reminiscent of what we saw from Taylor, not just because of what the Grizzlies are doing, but I think this is a league-wide thing that most teams are going to trend towards early in the season, because I think we're about to see.
It's going to be hilarious if the Knicks play 12.
That might be. That's going to be the challenge.
Because that Joker plays 46 minutes.
And he stands on business with
and they were the healthiest team.
Yeah.
So there is no right way to do this.
There's no right way to do it. But I think from the Grizzlies standpoint, it's a physical thing, because they're going to play so fast. They led the league in pace last season. They're probably going to do it again, or they're going to be right up there. And they pushed the ball. Like, after that first practice, we were talking to Ja. He was like, man, we might need some inhalers this season. Like, because that's how fast they're trying to play. And, it's just obvious. If you want to play that fast all season long,
Can't play as many minutes.
You're going to have to dial it back a little bit, because later on in the season, you want to have, last season the players were talking about having that second win. When a lot of teams start to slow down in January, you want to be that team that's still pushing forward. So that's the goal, I believe.
I saw a quote about it. They asked him about the player. He said, you asked the training staff, don't ask me.
Yeah.
I just coach the players that are available. I'm like, golly, okay, 2 months.
Yeah.
You saw that quote?
Yeah.
He said, don't ask me, ask the training staff.
It was like, look, man, I just basically do what the medical staff.
Yeah.
Like, I just coach the players that are out there.
I'm like,
okay, I mean,
2 months?
I get it, but like, you tell me you ain't.
Hey, no,
you sure
man,
we can't have Ja for one preseason
on,
game
bro.
or
2
something?
months, I was like, dang,
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
We need to start having training staff media veils.
Hey.
That's what I was.
Walk down to the podium.
Training staff media veils.
I say, get in the tent, Brian Dayball.
You good?
We just need 5. We just got 3 questions, really. 3 questions.
All right, Damicah, I know
Wait, before we go, I got to put
Okay.
this up here, because you talked about it. You had it on Twitter yesterday. The media versus coaches game
knew this was
with the Celtics.
Oh, yeah.
D-Mike,
Yeah.
I need you to pick a starting 5, bro, because you got to do media. I don't want to do coaches, because the coaches will cook us.
You think so? Yeah, I get a bucket on Ryan Saunders.
Well, all due respect to the Grizzlies coach staff, and I even said, I was like, man, I probably would kindly decline, because they got some hoopers on the coach
Yeah, they
staff.
do.
They don't
Yeah.
got Phil Presley,
And
Emil
Jefferson,
Jefferson,
yeah.
Deshaun Butler. They got real players.
Joe
on that
Mazzulla.
Celtics
Joe
team.
Mazzulla was a sicko at West Virginia.
Yeah,
With
playing
Deshaun
full
Butler.
court.
They were on the same team that went to the Final
He
Four.
playing full court
They
defense,
knocked out the
bro.
Kentucky John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins team.
And those other guys could be a TBT team.
No. So
Like
we
this
can't
year.
we won't do us versus coaches, but we're gonna do media versus GCM. Who is your starting 5 for the media?
Media versus GCM?
Yeah, bro.
Come on. GCM, we don't have 5 people
We
who
do
can
have
play.
5 people.
Brevin Knight is GCM technically, huh?
We got 5.
We got 5, bro.
Is
What's wrong with you?
BK technically
Because we take
GCM?
Jalen, too.
We
Yeah.
count
Brevin
count Brevin. Yeah, we count BK.
He with y'all?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, all right.
Tony Allen's also with us.
And don't do that. You can't do that. I'm gonna say Doc
We
Holliday.
get TA.
We do get
We get
TA.
TA.
Okay, y'all got TA. I'm gonna throw Doc Holliday on him.
Okay.
Yeah, we got.
All right, okay.
He gonna match the
They
physicality for
might get in
sure.
the fight.
He'll probably video the whole thing.
We got Doc.
too.
We got Doc Holliday. I'm gonna go.
Chris Harrington's tall.
I'm gonna
He
go
is
Colin.
tall.
I'm gonna go Colin Cody.
Okay.
Colin,
Yeah.
used to be on the
Yeah.
scout team for
Okay.
Ole Miss women's basketball. I'm gonna go myself, of course, and then I'm gonna go Stu, commercial appeal photographer. Stu can hoop.
Who is Stu?
Stu can hoop. He the one shoot the games for us.
I'm gonna go. Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
dude. He can hoop.
Hooper.
See, he deep dive.
Hooper.
Bro.
And then
deep
He
dive.
deep diving,
for the
bro.
5th person, it got to be somebody. I mean, maybe if we can get Harris. I don't know, man. Who's
Can Drew Hill hoop?
Drew told me he said he
can't
ain't
hoop.
really.
It's a
His,
wrap.
but,
See, you
but
ain't
he got height.
5. You ain't got 5.
He got height. We just
Drew
need
Hill's tall, too.
Drew Hill is
Drew
tall.
is
We just
tall.
need someone who can just grab the rebound for us and that's it.
Get the outlet.
Now,
All we need is an
are we
outlet.
playing full court or half court here?
I mean,
half.
look, they play full. I'm cool with the
full court.
Grizzlies
We can
coaching
get-
staff
we're
trying to
playing
press
half.
us.
We're playing half.
They can.
half.
All right, so you got need one more player. You need one more player. We got our 5.
Okay,
he got more.
I'm gonna say
So you,
I'm gonna say Chris Harrington. Chris Harrington is, he got
tall.
the IQ,
and he's tall.
He gonna see us cut. He gonna read.
Yeah, media Jokic. You're also
Jokic.
You're also not pushing him off his spot.
He's
too big for you.
Yeah. Chris Harrington. Chris Harrington's just gonna have the ball at the top of the key. Like Michael go that way, you go that way.
So we got Mike, we got Chris Harrington.
Yep.
We got Stu.
Yep.
We got who else you say?
Colin Cody.
Who's your
And Doc Holliday.
Doc Holliday.
Hey, how much? Missoula loved that way too much.
Oh yeah. Did you see when they made the last three to go up 57 points? He's fist bumping. Like they just hit a buzzer beater.
And it was on a girl at the top.
He's a sick man.
He's wild, bro. But no, hey, I'm with it. Look at this dude.
Like,
Watch
look,
him.
he's gonna fist bump like
at the free throw line.
Like
it's a game
we just
winner.
won the championship.
57-4, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what's the difference between 54 and 57?
Yeah.
He wanted to win by more than 50. I'm
Were
sure.
they full court pressing the media?
They
bro?
did. They told me they pressed them the whole
Yeah.
time. They only
That's
got
so
off
mad.
like
The guy that of the four, the guy that used to work here in Memphis got a bucket.
Kari. Kari scored two of the
Kari's
points.
like 6'8" too.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's
But
true.
he got two of the four.
he got two of them. He got one of the buckets.
And they panned up like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum were both standing
Yeah, they
up
just
there.
watching
They're
up
just
there.
watching them from above.
It's ridiculous.
Probably just like, my
How
God,
humiliating.
Yeah, like, God, y'all suck.
I have
When you
John
write
Jan
about
just watching that
basketball-
like
Hey,
that. Yeah.
You know what I would tell him? I would tell him, game time decision. I'm out. Y'all are used to this.
No, bro. We need the media game back,
I'm
bro.
out.
I'm trying to cook some media members, bro.
Yeah, I'm with it.
I want to cook some.
We
like
used to
that.
have a media game.
I remember they tell me about it.
Kyle Lowry was my coach.
Rudy
Years
Gay
ago.
coached the
Really?
team too,
No?
didn't he?
Oh,
Rudy
yeah.
coached the
Kyle
team.
Lowry,
Yeah.
Hasheem Thabit was
Yeah.
one of the coaches.
Yeah, we need to-
Damari Carroll was one of the coaches.
Yeah, it used to be a thing.
Yeah, it used to be
Yeah.
a thing every year. All right, I know DeMichael's got to get out of here. Thanks, brother.
Oh, for sure.
We'll be back after this. Chris Vernon Show.
At dinner last night with Grizzlies head coach Tomas Isolo, and that was a pleasant experience. It is not hard to understand how a franchise could fall in love with the idea of him running the basketball team. If there would have been a camera on our conversation last night and I could just replay it for you, you would walk away incredibly impressed.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
You're the other white meat. LJ, how can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other? Well, you're half of it. I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
Did you see the end of Ace's Storm? Let me play it out for you. Storm get the ball back, and it's Gabby Williams, and oh God, you'll never know. We'll never know. A hell of a way to say you lost. Lights are out. Take the ball, go home, or don't take the ball because your season is over.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Let's go, Grizz! Let's go! Oh, John Moran just broke the rim with that finish. Defense, take that ball! Defense, take that ball! So on Jaron with a rejection. Give me that! Moran digs at it, knocks it away. Picked up by Pippen. Lob, Brendan Clarke. Woo! On that rim!
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
Outside with the G's and the homies. OG fresh out ducking the police. White t-shirt, locs on, riding dirt. Trick, don't talk to me when I'm counting up money. Yeah, west side, east side, it's active. I just stepped in the party, what's cracking? I just seen the enemies, but they laugh. Yeah, we really with the business. They don't want no action. Bounce, rock, slide, throw it in the sky. If you from one side, we throw your W's up and represent. Bounce, rock, slide, throw it in the sky. If you from one side.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show. Thanks to Damicah Cole for joining us today. I do want to mention a couple of things real quick. The Ringer put out their top 100 players. There's no sense in arguing over all the players, but Morant and Jaron were both, I think Jaron was 27, Morant was 34. And then, I mean, we do need to mention there was one other Grizzly in the top 100.
Ty Jerome.
No.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
No.
Zach Edey.
No.
Santi Aldama?
Santi Aldama, number 99.
All right.
Act like it.
I wish you guys would.
Act like it.
I wish you guys would act like it.
What are you talking about?
What?
To-
Whoa! No! That goes to him.
How does it go to me? I just want to do more.
Oh, I would say in the last 2 weeks, the significant amount, the higher percentage of Santi hating on this show has come from you, not me. You,
I agree.
not me.
I do agree with that.
What do you mean?
I agree that you have become the bigger Santi hater in the last week.
I'm just watching basketball, bro.
I know what you're
I
doing.
want our team
I know
to be
exactly
great.
what you're doing.
I will say, I initiated him
understand-
into the club last week.
And just understand
I want our
that it will be me on this side of the table that from now on we'll be referring to him as top 100 ringer player, Santi Aldama.
It's a lot. That doesn't like roll off the tongue right
you
there.
Even say that there,
Ringer top 100.
Yeah, say it again. Yeah.
Ringer top 100,
Yeah.
Santi Aldama.
Bro, I just want our team to be
that's
great.
Ringer 100 Santi. That's a lot easier.
Ringer 100.
Ringer 100 Santi.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, that's what he is.
That rolls better.
Yes,
Yeah.
and he's number 99.
I just think, bro, if you
Wayne
get paid,
Gretzky.
if you get paid more money, you should do more, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you get paid a certain amount of money, I'm fine with you doing.
To whom much is given.
Exactly. Much is required.
I just want moments when we make the playoffs, like a moment from him.
Okay, I don't even need that. Bro.
No. I think
what
no.
are we talking about?
Playoffs.
Trying to win a game.
No. I think Santi's fine in the regular season.
Game yet, bro.
No, Santi's fine in the regular
We
season.
haven't won a summer league game,
Well, no.
a preseason game. As far as I know, Tomas Isolo is like 1 in 1,000.
Here's the thing. Santi's fine in the regular season. Santi's been a good regular season basketball player. My issues with Santi.
He's 12 and 6. I need that to be
that's
a bump
fine.
up.
No, that's fine.
No.
What do you think Ty Jerome is?
What?
Like, what do you, go look at Ty Jerome's numbers. What did he average last year? Like 12?
Roser.
Like 12 points a game?
In how many minutes?
I don't know how many minutes he
On
played.
a how many win team?
Yeah.
I bet him and Santi played roughly the same amount of minutes last year.
All right, I'm finna do it right now, Roser.
I bet Jerome averaged 14 a game.
He averaged
Ty
12.
Jerome averaged 12 points.
Yeah.
12 and 5.
It's
On
12
51% shooting.
Yeah, how many minutes?
He played 20 minutes a game.
20 minutes a game. Santi
That
played a
is
little bit more than that.
effective.
Yeah, no. He was.
That is effective.
Why you
Why do you
is
sound
that
like Vinny
voice?
Verno?
Yeah, why did
do you
Vinny
sound
walk in the
like Vinny
studio
Verno?
talking?
In 12 points in 20 minutes?
Yeah,
Santi
no.
Aldama played 25 minutes last year.
Whoa,
And averaged 12,
a
yeah.
lot more.
5 more minutes a game.
Well,
Yeah.
That's a lot more.
Yeah.
That's
No,
A
I'm
half
just
a
saying,
quarter
but-
more, Roser.
Yeah.
Half a more
and
quarter
it's like
more.
12. Yeah, no. I think, but I need a moment. Like, we need moments.
No,
12 and 6 is not good
Santi's
enough.
biggest moment is
bump it up.
Santi's biggest moment is when he wasn't getting that much run. The year the Suns had the 1 seed,
He reversed
and
his
he
jump.
had that reverse dunk. That's
Yeah.
the Santi
who?
moment.
Who?
Santi, Mr.
Oh,
90,
that's
Mr.
the
99.
Santi
No,
moment.
no.
Mr.
Top
99.
Ringer top 100.
Ringer 100 Santi.
Aldama.
Ringer
Mr.
100
99,
Santi.
baby.
Yes, please.
Put a 99 on his
Please.
chest.
Ringer 100 Santi. But I mean, dude, we have postseason moments. Xavier Tillman had postseason moments. Like, I can get a postseason
I
moment
just think
from
if you
Santi.
get more to who, like
I mean,
you said,
bro, we can't wait 8 months for the moment.
yeah, bro. I need a moment like tonight, bro. I'm trying to win a damn preseason game tonight.
You can't get locked down by Conca-Nipple. Do not let Conca-Nipple lock Santi
Yeah,
down.
we need a moment tonight. Go
Yeah.
with 30 ball.
Go- give me 30 ball.
Just give us something.
Just show me you can
Yeah.
be
Show us you want that
aggressive.
18 million.
Yeah. Look,
He's going to see LaMelo shoot a 1-footed 35-footer and be like, I want to go play for that team.
no, don't do
They
that.
let
dog.
them do that.
Look, I just think like you said, you get paid more money, you should do more.
Yep.
Just give me more than 12. I'm not a Roser. I'm not a Santi hater. I just think when you're required to do more.
You
All
have
right.
been way more of a hater than I have.
Real quick before we get into the football stuff, there is a mock draft up today. Jordan Reed put one out for ESPN.com and it made the front page. So, of course, look, you can put out a mock draft. I'm going to read it.
I love
And
mock drafts.
Do you know who number 1 is? Take a guess.
No, it's
This is Jordan
it's
Reed's
It's
on
Fernando.
ESPN.
It's Mendoza.
It is Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
The number 1 pick in the draft.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Number 2, Dev. I saw number 2, and it's the most obvious thing because the Ravens would be number 2, and it is, of course, the Baltimore Ravens would get that guy.
Reuben Bain
The
Jr.
dude from freaking Miami, the defensive end.
Oh, yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
Dude, that guy is awesome.
Hey, I started
go.
laughing when it got to 3 and it said Cleveland Browns and it was a quarterback. And I was like, come on.
Who was it?
Dante Moore.
Dante
from
Moore.
Oregon.
I saw
Yeah.
Norris was like 9th, wasn't he?
Norris Sellers?
To the Raiders.
So Caleb Downs was in the top 5. And the other guy that was in the top 5 was Kendrick Falk, who's an edge rusher for Auburn. In terms of other quarterbacks, Lenoris Sellers was 9 to the Raiders. And then I'm trying to see if there were any other quarterbacks that were listed in the first round right now. It'll be interesting to go back and as time goes on because we know that this stuff can change so much.
Todd Simpson's on there.
Ty Simpson is 30.
Yeah.
He is 30 to the Steelers. You're right. That's it. Wow.
My drafts are so much fun.
So Ty Simpson, Lenoris Sellers, Dante Moore, and Fernando Mendoza.
Who would have thought?
And at the beginning of the year, 3 months ago, it was Drew Allen. 2 months months ago. 1 month ago.
1 month ago.
Who's
Now
Drew Aller?
he got a broke leg
right?
and his season's over with.
Who's Drew Aller?
And his coach is fired.
And Arch Manning.
Yeah.
Like right at the top
Arch
of these.
was right up there.
Right? He's like Arch Manning,
I
Drew
think-
Aller. The guy
Well,
in
Norris was in the top 5 too, but he's still top 10.
also in the top 5 or right at the very top was Nussmeier.
Yeah, I've always thought he was a bum.
Yeah, I've been with you on that.
I've been
Dev.
on.
I've never liked Nussmeier.
Yeah,
But I'm saying
always been
that
a
was
bum.
that was an NFL prospect. Like he was very, very, very high. All right, we are missing Jessica Benson today. She had to tend to something, but she did send along her 5 games that we need to look forward to for the upcoming college football weekend. What did she? I'm gonna imagine she doesn't have Memphis versus the Trent Dilfer-less UAB.
She doesn't.
Blazers.
She doesn't.
The Battle of the
No,
Bones.
She has her first game is number 11 Tennessee at number 6 Alabama.
Amazing.
6:30 p.m. Saturday night on ABC. Alabama an 8.5-point favorite. The total at 58.5. So I think FanDuel has this at 7.5. Caesars has it at 8. DraftKings and BetMGM have it at 8.5.
I gotta tell you,
that line feels way too high.
So does Georgia Ole Miss.
Okay, so
both those lines.
Josh Heupel has coached 2 games in Tuscaloosa. They lost 52-24 and 34-20 in those games. So they've gotten killed there. I also looked at Aguilar. Aguilar now the last 2 years, he's only played 1 road game this year. He was 1 touchdown, 2 picks. He was not amazing against Mississippi State. But even last year, the last 2 years, Aguilar on the road, 13 touchdowns, 14 picks.
I mean, also, Alabama's got 3 really impressive wins in a row.
They do.
And Tennessee should have lost to Mississippi State and played a 3-point game against Arkansas.
Yeah, Tennessee.
So this is just the line makers are telling us Tennessee is not as good as we think they are.
So here's the other thing. Tennessee, the worst ranked pass defense in the SEC.
Damn.
Ooh. Yeah. And Ty Simpson, he's only thrown 1 pick all year. 16 touchdowns, 1 pick.
The last ranked, and they played one of the games was Mississippi State.
So Tennessee's running back, also their number 1 back, Deshaun Bishop, he left the game against Arkansas with an injury. Now so Heupel says he's going to play, so he will be back. But it appears, dude, you got to run the ball. So Missouri ran the ball for 5.8 yards a carry against Alabama. The problem was they were down, so it just gets tough to do that when you're losing. Vandy carried it, and 115 of their 135 yards rushing came in the first half. The second half, they couldn't do anything. Georgia ran it for 7 yards a carry. Florida State ran it for 230 yards. Tennessee averages over 200 on the ground a game. So, but you got to get a lead on Bama to where you can do that.
It scares me because I look at that line and it feels high.
I'm the same way,
right?
Yeah. There are several lines this week that I look at. I'm like, why is that line so high?
Same with Ole Miss.
It's one of them too.
Ole Miss busted Georgia's ass last year.
Yes, they did.
Didn't they?
They did.
Yeah,
they did.
It's like, damn. And now they're a 7.5-point underdog?
I think it's just the rankings are so there's no
parity.
Parity. I feel like we take away the 5 and the 9.
Yeah.
There's just 2 teams.
No, you're right.
I think that's more of what we're seeing.
Yeah.
Now.
I think say Alabama played Indiana. If they played this weekend, Indiana could easily win that game. And then if they played again the next week, Alabama could easily win that game.
That's what I'm saying. It's so much parity.
I love this game. I love it. I do. I can't wait to watch it. Because I really don't know. I don't have a strong opinion on it.
Starting 11 a.m., 11 a.m. ABC, 11 a.m. 2:30, 6:30. It's 3 straight. We got really
bangers.
good. We got really good SEC games.
Banger,
what's the next game?
The next one is the aforementioned Georgia, number 5 Ole Miss at number 9 Georgia, 2:30 on ABC. Georgia's 7.5-point favorites. The total at 54.5.
That seems so high.
So Ole Miss is Chambliss really hasn't been who's the best team they played? LSU? I would say that's the best team.
Yeah, LSU, yeah.
Okay.
And he wasn't even that good that game.
This game's going to be won at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, snap.
Going to be won at the line.
It's on the hat game.
This is going to be
What is this line if they beat Washington State 40-0?
I think it may be still Georgia.
And
3.
if Auburn beat Georgia,
it might be 3.
What if Auburn would have gotten that touchdown and gone up 17-0, and Auburn ends up winning that game?
Yeah.
I think we go 3.
But they didn't. I mean,
but they didn't.
Look, I tell you this. I was with a buddy, and on the golf course, and when Washington State went up 7-0, he absolutely slammed Ole Miss -20. Because the line went down to -20. I mean, they were 33-point favorites.
Yeah, right.
And so he was like, bro, the early touchdown, like,
right.
probably scripted.
Scripted,
Here you
yeah.
go, like, I'm going to slam this.
Yeah.
And, I mean, buddy, you want to talk about depressed at the end of that one. It's
Yeah.
like, what is happening?
It's-
Why? Not only did they not beat him by 20, they barely beat him.
And I think Vegas doesn't think Ole Miss is like that good. I mean, I say they're a good team, but like they're undefeated. But like LSU, I feel like they were squeaky. They squeaked
Also, I
by.
just think,
They dominated Tulane.
So I think that.
I mean, dude, Georgia should have lost to Auburn and Tennessee.
So maybe
I don't care what anybody says.
No, they
that
very- yes.
Tennessee vomited all over themselves, and Auburn got absolutely screwed.
Yeah,
Georgia. So here's the only thing that stood out to me when I looked at Ole Miss with like LSU being the best team they played, and why like maybe this says something about. We think Georgia's better than LSU, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ole Miss had 14 penalties against LSU.
But they were fighting.
Can't handle the physicality.
Lack of discipline.
Lack of discipline when the game got more physical.
Low composure.
Saturday night or Saturday afternoon in Athens.
Low composure.
Low composure.
Low composure.
From the Rebels.
Benito.
And here's this Chambliss kid hadn't been tested, dude. You know Kirby Smart is going to throw everything.
Oh, you
at this
just
kid.
want Austin Simmons back.
Yeah.
They're going to throw everything at this kid. I
It
don't
is
think
the-
it's
it's
going to matter.
Sanford Stadium
They
too,
mess
bro.
up Austin Simmons too. They're going to throw everything. It's like they did it to Jackson Arnold the other night. They just started like, okay,
Is
we're
it
just going to start
true?
blitzing this
Is
kid.
it true that you want Ole Miss to lose this game because your girlfriend didn't invite you to
No.
go?
No. She didn't invite me.
I feel like you.
She's actually going to be sitting with Austin Simmons.
I think you resent the fact that she didn't even invite you to come to Ole Miss, Georgia.
It's crazy.
So now you want her to lose.
I wouldn't go
You ain't jo- you
because
ain't
I don't
even-
want to get in a car and drive that far.
We ain't even
but
heard John Reb at
I
all
want
this
the
week.
invite. I want the invite.
It's the principality, right?
Yeah, I just
Roger?
want the invite.
It's the
That's
principality.
I just want the invite.
And you didn't get it, and so
No.
now you're a dog.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna root for Georgia. You'd be like, you know what? You didn't invite me. I hope your team loses.
Go Dogs. Send her barking emojis all
Rutgers
Saturday.
gonna have on an Aaron Murray jersey on Saturday.
I'd tell you what she did the other day, Sunday.
no.
She texted me Sunday and she said, "I'm so sorry." And it was after Fred Warner got hurt.
No.
And I was like, I'm dead serious. The reason she knows Fred Warner is so important is because of that trip to New Orleans. Because there were Warner jerseys everywhere. That's why she knew he was so important.
It's not because you yell about him all the time?
Well, she probably heard me yell about All-Pro Fred. But like, yeah.
Are you sure she texted you that because of
Bro,
Fred
she
Warner?
definitely did it because you yell about him all
or
the
because she
time.
had just made out with Bo Wallace.
She texted me, "Should I make out with Bo Wallace during a Niners-Bucks game?" Bo Wallace wasn't there.
Hey, by the way, it's a Trinidad first true road start, bro. He going into them trenches for the first time.
Georgia's winning by 2 scores.
He going
easy.
Trinidad,
Dude, Kirby's gonna light him up.
Trinidad going in them trenches for the first time.
Yeah,
bro.
this is
Sanford Stadium at
Wow,
what,
you
2:30?
talked Roser into it.
No,
now he really wants her to be miserable.
Yeah, that's right.
I should have never brought up Bo
She's
Wallace.
at least sitting in the Ole Miss section. Last year, she went to Baton Rouge for the Ole Miss LSU game.
And sat in the LSU section?
I told her, I said, where are you? I said, what section? Because she was doing a job. She had a job in New Orleans, a travel job in New Orleans. So she just went up to Baton Rouge for the game. I was like, where are you sitting at this game? She did not tell me she was going to go to this. I go, where are you sitting? She goes, I don't know. It's on the visitor side of the field. I was like, that doesn't mean you're in the Ole Miss section.
Yeah. That means somebody's going to yell in your ear, S that Tiger D.
She left the game at halftime. She left the game at halftime.
I bet she did.
She had fans being so rude to her.
Oh, yeah.
Poured alcohol on her.
Yeah.
Kicked her. And she was like,
Okay,
kicked
kicked her.
She was like, I can't.
Physical abuse?
They did the Antonio Brown?
She despises LSU fans.
They kicked her?
Who kicked your girlfriend?
Some LSU lady.
Like kicked her?
lady.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Like
Freaking Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, right? Holly Holm or whatever.
She kicked her?
Yeah.
You can't be kicking people, bro.
I know. Like, I told her.
He said, I know.
I know, but
I know. That's what I said.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, you can't kick people, but at the same time, I'm like LSU fans are notorious for this.
Yeah, terrible. Be bad humans.
I said it could be worse, and I played her the video of the Alabama fan.
Oh yeah, Alabama fans don't get finger in my booty. I will kill all y'all. I don't play that. I don't play that.
Amazing video.
Fans don't get finger in my booty.
You need to remember to post that when it's LSU Alabama week.
I will for sure. All right, what's the next game?
Next one is another one that I was like, does this make sense? Number 20 USC at number 13 Notre Dame. 6:30 Saturday night, NBC and Peacock. Notre Dame an 8.5. Now it's 9.5 point favorite. It was 8.5. Now it's a 9.5 point favorite. A total of 61.5.
God, what does this say about Michigan?
Right.
They're just rat.
Now Notre Dame has played like 2 ranked teams this year.
USC stomped them, bro.
USC stomped them.
Like,
Right.
stomped them.
So, but Notre Dame gave up 27 points to Miami in the rain. They gave up 41 to Texas A&M, but we kind of think both of those are top 5 teams, so it may not be crazy. Lincoln Riley, 1-5 on the road against ranked teams at USC. His only win came.
It is a long trip to Indiana. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We talked about those West Coast teams as the season goes on, going across the country.
Yeah.
It's a long trip.
That's like, this line does say, like, dude, what is Michigan? It really does.
Well,
Like,
what
what
is
is Michigan?
That also was a really big game in front of a, they don't play in
And
front
it
of
is
packed
you
houses.
traveling back across the other side of the country
You
immediately
said
the
don't
week
play in front of
later.
packed houses.
And Notre Dame's got something to prove because the 2 real teams they played, Texas A&M and Miami, they lost to them. So, like,
Jeremiah Love's in the top 15 on that mock draft.
yeah.
So you going to your team, isn't it? Oh, no, Chiefs. It's Chiefs.
No,
It's the Chiefs.
Dude,
Chiefs.
what?
Yeah.
The Chiefs.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Let me see.
Why is it not going to happen?
Because it can't. That can't happen.
You can't let Jeremiah Love go to the Chiefs.
They have the.
That dude's amazing.
I know, exactly.
Yeah, no.
Did you look at this already, Rosa? They had.
No, I only saw the first couple
They
picks.
had the 49ers taking Caden Proctor from Alabama.
Yes, let's go. Our
tackle.
offensive line
Well,
sucks.
but you'll draft way higher than that. They've got you at 26 right now.
Yeah, we'll take.
So
yeah,
your pick will be way higher than
Yeah,
that. It
we
might
can't
be
stop
one. It might be
anybody.
one.
Yeah.
If it's not for the Jet.
There's another one that doesn't make sense. Why are we favored over the Falcons?
You are
Because the NFL's weird, bro.
Are you really?
Like 3. It hasn't moved even after the Monday night game. 2.5, 3. It has not moved.
The same reason why the Panthers
Kyle
beat.
Shanahan revenge game?
I don't. Like, they just held Josh Allen to 14 points.
Wow.
Yeah.
Their defense looked awesome.
Yeah.
Man. Good grief. I swear they were sacking him every other down.
The number 1 defense in the
The
league.
NFL's weird right now, too.
The
bro.
Falcons.
All right, what else?
Number 10, this is the 11 a.m. one on ABC. Number 10, LSU at number 17, Vanderbilt.
How about Vandy being a favorite?
Now, this is a game day one.
In what world would we have ever expected Vanderbilt to be a favorite over LSU?
I
never thought I'd see the
Yeah,
day.
it's a video game world.
We want game day in Memphis next week.
They should fire Brian Kelly for that, by the way,
So
for
they're-
them being favorites.
So there's another thing with this game. Like, if LSU loses to Vanderbilt, yeah, like now
That's
it's
nasty
going to
work.
head up for
Yeah.
Brian Kelly. Like,
and then he'll
dude,
just go take the Penn State job.
Exactly.
Right.
And blame it on his mid quarterback.
Yeah, he could go take that job. Now, game day implications here, because it is thought that Memphis is the other team they could go to. The other game they would go to next week is LSU Texas A&M.
So we need LSU
I
to
have a
lose.
different theory.
We need LSU to lose?
If Missouri beats Auburn and Vanderbilt wins this game, Nashville could be the spot next week.
Oh, no!
And there's
And
nothing
then we lose
worse
game day?
than losing game day to Nashville.
Oh, hell no.
If we're gonna, this is what we got to
hell
root for
no.
LSU. If we're gonna
we
lose
just
game,
talking about how crappy their fans are. How are we gonna root for them?
But if we're gonna lose game
They're
day,
kicking
I'd
Jennifer,
rather
bro.
lose it to Baton Rouge than lose it to Nashville.
Rosa, they're kicking Jennifer, bro. We
Where
can't
would you-
root for them, bro.
Dev, if we're gonna lose game day,
Yeah, I can't do it.
Would
They
you
kick-
rather
they
be
kick
Nashville?
Jennifer, bro.
Hey, I
can't-
agree with
no,
that. It's a horrible thing.
No, they kicked your girlfriend.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Me and Devin can't support them.
Yeah, we can't support them. They kicked Jennifer.
fine.
They kicked her.
Me and Devin cannot support LSU because they kicked your girlfriend.
Anybody
You,
that
on the other hand,
Fine.
Rosa, they kicked Jennifer, bro. I can't
yeah, dude,
lie,
we
man.
can't do it.
They kicked her. They poured drinks on her.
I'm looking out for the greater good of the city, and we need
Oh,
game
now
day.
you're
here.
Johnny
Hey,
Memphis.
do you want me to go? Hey,
And we can't lose game day to Nashville.
All right, then how about this? How about we do lose it? We go full heel. And I call my old buddy Barton Simmons, who's the GM of Vanderbilt football, and we go to game day in Nashville.
You know what? We could do it. We
have
have
a game that
we have a
night.
game that night,
We
bro.
could be back. We could be. Let's Herb Street it. Herb Street was like in a freaking. What was he doing last
Who
week?
is paying for this private jet?
Exactly.
We'll figure that out.
Okay.
We'll get
Klarna.
somebody. TA will put us on a Sprinter or something.
Nah.
All right,
Okay.
Look, anyways, no. This is a good game, though, and I can't believe that Vanderbilt's favored.
Vanderbilt
what
is
a
favored.
time, man.
Vanderbilt
What a
is
time.
favored
What a
over
time.
LSU. And the last one
Yeah.
is the Holy War. We got the Holy
Oh,
War.
we love the Holy
We got
War.
number 15 BYU, number 23 Utah from Provo, 7 o'clock on Fox. Utah's favored by 3.5. The total is 48.5. We got a quarterback battle here.
That's a great rivalry, too.
Yes, the Holy War, it is. So
Holy War's lit, bro.
when you look at the all-time series of this game, Utah claims that they lead the all-time series 62, 36, and 4. BYU says it's 59, 33, and 4. So there's 3 games that Utah claims they won that BYU claims they won.
Those are under great debate, huh?
Utah won 9 straight from 2010 to 2019. They have only played twice since 2020.
Utah won 9 straight?
Yeah,
That ain't much of a rivalry.
But BYU has won the only 2 they've played this decade, 2021 and 2024. BYU won both of those. Bear Bachmeier, that's the quarterback
Number
for
47.
BYU. Number 47. 1,200 yards passing, 8 touchdowns, 3 picks. Also 300 yards rushing and 7 rushing touchdowns
Great
against
name, Bear.
Devin Dampier. Bear Bachmeier. Freshman, by the way, at BYU. Freshman. Devin Dampier, 1,100 yards, 11 touchdowns, 3 picks, 378 yards rushing, and 5 rushing touchdowns.
I bet the trash talking is crazy, bro, in this rivalry, bro.
Basically, the Holy War.
We kind of cooled out on Utah after they got worked by Texas Tech.
But turns out Texas Tech's just killing everybody in the Big 12. So,
I got it.
Yeah. But the Holy War, apparently, it's because they call it that. It didn't start calling that until the 90s, and then it really took off in the early 2000s is when it really took off, them calling it the Holy War. And it's because the Church of Latter-day Saints, they own BYU.
Oh.
So, like, their student body's like almost 100% Mormon.
Except for that one guy that tried to hump.
And that's, every now and then.
Two
And
of them,
the
two
basketball
there.
players.
Brandon
And
Davies.
Retzlaff. Brandon Davies and Jake Retzlaff.
Yeah, he humped.
Utah is a lot of Mormons, but it's not like overwhelming. It's a lot more diverse.
So they can actually hump at
they're
Utah.
a lot. They claim we are way more diverse.
Right.
Oh, so they can hump at Utah.
Yes, they're allowed to.
So good for them. Hey,
What's a Ute?
by the
There's
way,
a ton of awesome games.
By the way, the
Ton of
chat
awesome
has now
games.
coined a phrase, Verno. You know how we used to have win one for Seth?
Yeah.
Now we're win one for Jennifer. We are now hashtag win one for Jennifer this weekend.
Me and you.
Yeah.
Hashtag win one for Jennifer in the chat.
Win one for Jennifer.
Win one for Jennifer.
Come on, Vandy.
Let's go, baby.
All right. And Ole Miss for that matter, right? Since Roser's mad he's not going to Georgia.
So I made a decision. I'm not going to go, bro. That drive's too far.
You know what?
It's 7 hours.
Dude,
It's a long drive.
You're getting old. You know how I know you're getting old? No. This is how I know
Maybe I'm just spoiled.
No, this is how I know you're getting old.
Hop on the PJ.
Because you talk about things that you you want to do, and then you don't do them. Like that comedy show last week. You didn't end up going, did you?
No, I had to work, bro. I had to look after our guy Steven. Bro, they threw our guy Steven in the deep water.
Yeah, they
Saturday.
did.
But
Shout
you
out
literally
GC and
invited
Steven.
him to go to the comedy show.
Yeah, but we had to legitimately work though. My guy was like they threw
I'm
him
just saying, there's once a week you talk about things you're gonna do, and then you don't.
I mean,
do
that
them.
thing I could have done. Like I couldn't have done that one. I couldn't have done that one. Then I would have got I would have got her Monday, and people would have been mad at me.
No, they wouldn't.
I promise you, they would have been
Against the Hawks?
No, my guy. It was my guy's first day.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Like, it was his first day working by himself.
That's fair.
So I had to be there to really guide my guy to the water. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know anybody that went to that 95
Yes,
South
bro.
show? They say it was hilarious?
Yes.
Oh, so you're jealous?
Somebody even sent me a photo, bro. You could have been backstage. I said, oh, hell.
Oh, wow. Well, at least you got to watch Zachary Reese-O'Shea play. Your favorite team, the Hawks.
Yeah, bro.
You did get to see your favorite
I
team
wasn't paying
play.
attention, bro.
There's also reports multiple people, Yahoo put this out there, and some others have now confirmed or whatever, that 3:15 Saturday, the SEC Network, Mississippi State, Florida, could very well expected to be Billy Napier's last game.
Who is reporting this?
Yahoo put it out there, and
is it if he loses?
And then USA Today is
So
following
if he
up with
loses to Mississippi State, he's done.
It said he could be as fired as soon as this weekend. Yeah, if they lose to Mississippi State, I would for sure bet it's done.
Oh, but even if he wins?
Even if he wins, that it's...
Oh, wow.
I think they got so high after the Texas game, and then Texas A&M beat them, and it's like, yeah, what's happening here?
There's a Florida State fan that I follow. that said that I saw them post this meme. I guess it was going around amongst Florida State fans, and it had Billy Napier and Mike Norvell on it, and it said, "Loser gets fired, winner has to sign an extension," and they don't know like who to root for.
That's
tough, man.
Yeah.
It's tough for man.
Can't do that for
Hope
our
our guy
guy,
Norvell
man.
gets this turned around.
Well, I'll tell you this: Billy Napier's going to get a payoff too.
Oh yeah,
They all do.
I have the list. Hold on, real quick, because I found this after the whole stupid James Franklin thing. Here, I'll tell you. This is crazy. I had this list. Where did I save this? It was the list of the most expensive buyouts in college football. So they got a lot of talk because Franklin was like a tick under $57 million for his buyout.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready for the biggest one? 10 most expensive. This is according to Front Office Sports. The most expensive buyout in college football. You want to take a guess?
It ain't Dabo, is it?
It is not.
I mean, Kalen DeBoer.
Kalen DeBoer is third. $70 million.
Woo! Golly. Dan Lanning.
Dan Lanning's not in the top 10.
Yeah.
Which is shocking.
Kirby?
$118 million.
He got a great agent, dog. He got the greatest agent of all
That's
time.
insane too. Like
$118
To
million
fire me,
buyout.
You gotta pay me $118 million.
Kirby Smart should try to go 3-9
No,
just
for
to
real.
see.
Just
He's never
fire
living
me
there.
I got it.
Yeah, like he played there.
I think second's gonna shock you too.
Norvell's got a pretty big one.
He's not in the.
Yeah.
He's 5.
Yeah.
He's 63
is
million.
it Crystal Ball or something?
Crystal Ball is 7. He's 61 million.
Hang on. Elko at A&M.
It is Lincoln Riley.
Lincoln Riley.
90 million.
They got some good agents, boy.
Crap. These guys have amazing agents.
Hey, it's all Jimmy.
Yeah.
Shout out Jimmy Sexton.
It is all Jimmy Sexton.
Jimmy Sexton.
Yeah.
Hey,
dope,
Kirby
bro.
Smart 118, Lincoln Riley 90, Kalen DeBoer 70, Steve Sarkisian 64,
Man.
Norvell 63, Brian Kelly 62. Yeah, so it doesn't matter if he loses to Vandy. Mario Cristobal 61.
It all depends on how you have to pay them.
Dabo 60, James Franklin was 56.6, and Matt Rule is 56.2.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy. So Penn State would have to then pay out James Franklin $48 million, then pay another $56 million to Nebraska to buy out Matt Rule, and then sign Matt Rule to a contract.
Well, no, I think that the buyouts are if you fire him.
Okay.
Right.
Not if he chooses to leave. Like, would Penn State have to buy Matt Rule out of his contract
I don't know.
to leave Nebraska?
118 million Kirby Smart. That is crazy.
People got too much
It's like a
damn
max
money.
contract in the NBA.
118 million. All right, let's go do it for today's show.
People
Thanks
have
to,
too much damn money.
What?
Too much damn money, man.
You should run for mayor of New York.
Yeah.
I know. The rent is too damn high.
Somebody give me a private jet to fly to Athens, Georgia. I'll go.
I didn't say I was going to take people's money.
He said,
I'm just
I'll
saying
go.
people
He
have
said,
too much
he said,
money.
You want a private jet?
Yeah,
PJ,
bro. Look,
hop on
I
the
think I'm
PJ.
just spoiled because I'm used to quick flights and quick car drives. 7 hours is a long way, bro.
That is a long way.
In the car, come on, bro.
And Roser
Let's hop on the PJ.
Roser just
I'm
wants
on the PJ.
Roser just wants the invite.
I just want the invite.
Yeah, you can't even get
just
an
so I
invite.
can say no. Just so I can say no.
Rosa, you got to at least get to the invite stage.
Hashtag win one for Jennifer.
Win one for Jennifer.
All right, let's get to it for today's show. Thanks to Damicah Cole. Thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to John Roser across the glass. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, we gone. Grizz Beat is coming up.
Yeah, it's not till 3.
Roser.
Go get you some lunch.
It's not till 3.
You're disgusting.